Yes, hello guys, welcome back to today's episode. Today's episode is day 59. Our chicks have made 59 days. And today, guys, I really wanted us to just talk about questions and answers. Guys, you've been asking a lot of questions on the channel, and I've been answering individually, though I've decided to really have them down and maybe answer them today, because I felt like it's necessary really to answer back people's questions. And don't forget, it's your guy Robert. I really gave up on everything to make sure that at least I really serve as an example for everyone. I wasn't forced to leave work. I wasn't forced to leave town, to leave the city, to come in the village. But I felt it wiser, because you see, there's one thing I've come to realize, that we always think about retirement, or we always think about future, and yet future is you're living it right now. Eh? And if you don't think about where you're going to be in the next 10 to 15 years, or maybe 5 years ahead, guys, then you're doomed, or there's something wrong with you. So I felt like I really needed a change of my life. I needed to really search and find who I am. As I told you guys, it's really, really very important to know who you are. Eh? And you can't just get to know who you are if you don't wake up and just kick those beddings and say, this morning I have to change my life. So this is how I came up with my decision, and I felt like I should really share with you guys how I came to understand this. So this is one of the questions someone asked me. Someone asked that, how did I really come out to say that now I'm quitting my job, I'm leaving the city? You know, you've been in the city, you know, life in the city, guys, for those who stay in the cities. You know, you're used there and everything, you have friends there, you leave everything there, and you come to start life in the village. And more so, not starting life in the village, but you just also go there to do poultry farming. So someone was just so amused and was so surprised to see, and he was wondering, how did I do it? So my friend, I'm sure by the time you ask such kind of a question, you must be also a victim. You must be someone, or maybe must be someone who is also in town, who is also in the city, and you're trying to figure it out and see how best can I really start off my life. And you're wondering, how did I do it? Well, as I told you, I was really sitting somewhere, and yes, would be getting some money. They pay us, you know, those paychecks always at the end of the month. Sometimes they tend to lie you, and you think that you're really earning a lot, and you call yourself a big person, because the only thing we don't really think about is talking about football. How has Chelsea performed? Somebody who and so has been transferred. You know, those kind of things. Those who want politics enter into politics. You know, those are the works that people do, most especially we young people in the city. So I realized that, like, this is not the trend I want to do. Will I be a father who's telling my kids that I was just talking about football, or I want to be a father who has money and who is capable to really take care of the family? So when I looked at that, I was like, I need to change in my life. And in doing this, I had to really think of what can I do? So there are so many things I would be doing, but I really went through so many things. I searched and I went on the internet. I even visited some farms. But every person I would meet would tell me, you know what, chickens have another advantage. So I was like, okay, Kawa, if it's true and the way how they are saying chickens have another advantage, I need to try it out. I really tried out. At some point I will show you some chickens that I began with. I only began with 10. Remember, I bought them when they were 1 month. So I wanted to start up and get that experience. Started like that, and things didn't move on well. But of course, as I told you, I've been really adding on so many other things guys have been telling you. So in that process, I said, I need to really start. So that's how I managed to quit town, and I came to the village. And I've never regretted the day I left town, because I find everything easy for me. Everything looks cheap here in the village, and I'm saving. I'm really not spending much, because some of the things are at the farm, and the only maybe things I'll now be concentrating on is feeding these birds and make sure they are in good conditions. They give me a return in one time to come. Someone else was asking what type of birds are these? These are dual-purpose birds. Some people are mistaking them as layer birds. Yes, they do lay, but they don't lay much as the layer chickens. These ones are dual-purpose chickens. The reason that's why I really chose this breed was actually I'm answering another question where someone asked me, because when I told him these are a dual-purpose chicks, he was like, why did you choose dual-purpose chicks? So I'm answering you as well, my brother. So the reason that's why I chose dual-purpose chicks was one, they will give you two purposes. They will give you eggs like 70% if you really feed them very well. Then they will also give you, like, let's say 90% of a sold bird, or of the market weight of maybe a broiler chicken. So this serves two purposes. It's actually something that came about. Someone wanted, I think, to have two in one, the broiler and the layer at once. So these are these chicks, and so far they are really not doing bad, and they are really growing steadily. I think they have both genes, and it's with them that right now I'm realizing. It's with them that I'm realizing that my chicks are really doing good. So the other question I had was someone wanted to know how much did the structure cost me? Well, as I can tell you guys, the structure means nothing. You just need not really put a lot on structures, because you see, the whole thing is just protect them from predators from outside, harsh weathers from outside, and make sure that they don't also cross the borderlines, because remember these are supposed to stay inside. And the other good thing advantage with these chicks, they're a bit resilient to some conditions. I'm not saying that they're 100% resilient, but they're a bit resilient, because they can also be released outside at some point if you have a bigger land. But of course, me, I'm having so many chicks, so I can't release them. Otherwise, I will never see green vegetation again. So, but there are chicks that you can also release outside, and they also do forage on grass. For those who have bigger lands, and those who have technologies to maybe tell them in one position, it would be also okay for you to really do free range on them, or maybe have them on grass. But mainly, these are some of the questions I really wanted to talk about today. Then I'll add on others tomorrow. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like our videos. Don't forget to share our videos. And I really appreciate you guys for being here always. And I'm really endeavoring now. The other commitment I'm giving myself is to answer all the questions. And I will really continue even on the next episode, even on other episodes. I will keep on at least trying to really answer all your questions. Make sure at least I clear out all the errors you have, guys. So, someone who was really insisting wants to know what type of birds. These are dual-purpose chicks, and they are being supplied everywhere. Actually, I'm meant to show you the older chicks in the next episode. I will be showing you the first chicks the test chicks that I started with. Most of them have sold off, but now I wanted to go big. because the other one was the smaller thing, was a smaller number. I just wanted to see and test if I can manage it. So, but later I realized that I can manage. Now I went big, as you can see. The whole house is just so full. And in this process, I really think it's really wise that you guys also think about starting such kind of breeds, because you see it serves both sides. It will give you eggs, at the same time to give you meat. Means you score twice. Though the eggs won't be like 100% like a layer, but it will give you a good number, because 70% if you really feed well, it could be a very good number for you to have eggs, and you make it. So guys, please don't forget to subscribe, share with us, and make sure that you always tune in for the next episode, guys, because I'm bringing new things all the time, and I really want everything I meet, guys. This is a commitment I made myself on this channel with you people, that every kind of challenge, every kind of opportunity I come across, guys, I will be sharing with you. So please hit that subscription button and make sure that you're ever there all the time, so it helps you to always not miss out on opportunities that I meet. And maybe it's also an opportunity to you, because for me it might be a challenge, but for you it's an opportunity, because you will not do the same mistake I've done. So this will be one of the greatest things that you would have done.